Hello and welcome back to Fanboys of Gaming Daily Cast. I am one of your three hosts, Christopher,
I'm Michael.
I'm Justin.
and it is very late at night,
Yeah,
or
it is.
in the morning,
Either
early
or.
in the morning, one of the two. All right, we got some good stuff for you today. We got some goodies on Halo, some Attack on Titan, which I absolutely love. Some goodies on Fallout 4, and interesting stuff about Mighty Number 9.
Yes, there have been speculations about a delay in Mighty Number 9, especially from GameStop that got pretty much some crap from it. And
Some
now,
crap from it.
yeah, well, they changed their date and people freaked out
Yeah.
on them.
Well,
Oh, they got some crap
yeah,
for it. Your
yeah.
your wording threw me off. I'm like, what do you mean they
Oh,
got some
sorry.
crap from it?
Them, Best Buy, and Amazon, but yeah, people started like badgering the hell out of GameStop, like, why is it changed? What do you know? And they're like, we don't know shit.
You're like, we're a game store. We don't make these games.
Yeah, we don't know, we
Yeah,
don't
they
care,
just,
we just sell stuff.
We just sell shit
Yeah.
stuff.
but it is confirmed now that it is being set back to 2016.
Sad
Mm,
news.
I love Mega Man, and I'm eager to see if this is all it's hyped up to be.
But I mean, like the way I see it though, when games get set back, it should mean that they're going to come out exactly how they're planned. Like
Exactly.
I don't want another rush game to the fact that you get it and be like, well, glad I spent money on this. I'm gonna go return it.
It's
Yeah.
one it's the same thing if gamers don't know what they want. They'll complain if the game is set back, and then they'll say I'd rather this been released a way long time ago. Or if they release it early and it's shitty, they'll go, well, I would have been willing to wait for it. Like,
I don't think you should announce a release date for your game until your game is finished.
Hmm.
That's just me personally, because that way nobody has any way they can bitch about anything. You go, the game's done. Here's when it's coming out. The reason why it's coming out at this time and not immediately soon is because obvious reasons. We need to market it, we need to build a little bit of hype around it so more people know about it before it's released, blah 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 blah. But I don't see a point in announcing games, even announcing a game until it's like halfway done.
I
Like
mean, oh, go ahead.
like Kingdom Hearts 3, like we thought it was getting close, but little do we know that they actually said, "Oh no, the game's only like a fourth of the way done."
Final Fantasy VII remake, haven't even started it yet. Haven't even started it yet. They
They
might
do ha-
have by now, but they
they
still
do
gotta
have
finish.
character models though.
Yeah,
They have shown a bunch of them.
that's true. But
You,
they're basing them very much off of the CG movie.
Oh yeah.
you
I mean,
see,
I'm fine with that though. They were gorgeous in that movie.
Sure.
it's games like this, like, and it's a perfect example with like just like Kingdom Hearts 3. These are all games that we've been waiting for forever, and I can tell you a lot of people, even though we didn't even know of its existence for long ago, Mega Man left some pretty big shoes to fill.
Oh yeah.
True.
Like, and this game is it's people are ready for it, but they're just going to have to wait because if they really want something that's going to be able to replace Mega Man
Yeah.
as good as they want it, they just have to wait.
Well,
That's
to be fair, the Mega Man Legacy Collection, I believe, is out now. I was watching it, somebody had been playing it, they might have had early access to it, but the Mega Man Legacy Collection, if it's not out already, will be out very soon. And it's got 1 through 9. That'll hold you over
That's
until
pretty good.
Mighty Number 9 comes out.
I read online. I actually signed an online petition to make a DS remake of the Battle Network games, of like a collection of them for the DS. I do love the normal Mega Man games, but I can tell you Battle Network is so fun.
I've never played it. I like
You've
Yeah,
never
neither have
played
I.
Battle Network. Battle
I've played
Network
only a
is so
handful of Mega Man games.
Battle Network is it's a different play style,
Mhm.
but it's really fun. Mike, you know the kind of games I'm into.
Yeah.
I'm into the very normal type of games. Unfortunately, I'm not big on
Going
Destiny's about as
hella
far
hard.
fetched as I've
Yeah.
been. But that Mega Man Battle Network is really fun. It is so fun. Battle Network 3 is my favorite one.
I'll have to play it with you sometime.
Yes, I have Battle Network 2 Ramblings. Do you have any news about our ramblings, Michael?
I do have news about Ramblings, but I will save that to the end.
Okay, well then we are moving on. Fallout 4 has no level cap.
Yes. So pretty much infinite amounts of playing, explore to your heart's content, and sit there until you reach level 10,000, like I did on Diablo.
Yeah, there's
10,000. Oh my jeez.
the way they explained it too is that there's going to be areas that are obviously specific to certain levels, and so you obviously won't be able to access them in one way, shape, or form even after the main storyline ends. But the fact that there's no level cap is good. Like you don't see that a lot, like where these people go out of their way to put extensive amounts of work into that. Little shit like this is something that's like maybe not a huge deal to people that are gonna play. Every single person that plays Fallout 4 probably doesn't matter, but for certain people that are gonna spend like 100 200 hours on this game, that's important to them because then they're like, I feel like all this work I'm putting in is worth it.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna see my level and be like, holy shit, this guy's like level 100. Maybe he's just that
I
dedicated.
can def
Speaking of which, Mike, where do you live?
In your mom's basement.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Ow.
I can definitely say though that I feel like as they'll watch the players go up in level, and as they keep going up, I believe they will do an update to like modify the levels. Because I feel like there is a level cap now, and as they get close to it, they will put an update for it.
Oh yeah. Just to like even the playing
I mean,
field and stuff like that.
well, not even that. There has to be a level cap somewhere. It can't just infinitely never end.
Oh yeah.
Like
It
like
can. I mean, it'll probably
but
let's say it maxes out at 99 or 999. They
yeah,
put. I'm sure there is some form of a level cap, but they can
they'll
always
update
update
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like there will be updates for it just to slowly increase the level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, Bethesda's good at keeping up on their stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and some goodies for all of those of you who love to play games where you are the god. I'm not cutting off Justin, but I can see him ready to talk, and then I start talking. So why don't you give us the details
Oh,
on this?
sure. New Attack on Titan game coming out.
Wait, what? You took that.
Yeah.
I was
He was going
godlike.
down
Talk
one
about
way, and Justin's like,
oh,
"Fuck
you
your
were talking about
segue.
Halo
Fuck your
Wars?
segue.
Is that what you
We're
want to talk
going over
about?
here."
I'm thinking of gods as in the Titans.
Oh my gosh.
I could see where he's coming from with that.
Okay,
This
well,
is why I do the
Justin-
Halo
intro.
War.
Pick your
Halo War.
topic.
Okay, we'll go with Halo Wars.
All right.
The new Halo Wars. I know the first one. It got some good hype and some really bad things, but like it's really how you feel. Because if you guys enjoyed the old school Command and Conquer games, you'll really enjoy Halo Wars.
I played the first one. I liked it a lot. It's very similar to the Tom Clancy game that came out to it around that time frame.
It wasn't really my particular cup of tea, but I've seen people play it and be like really good at it and take the game like super seriously. I don't know anything about the story where it's going to take place in this Halo timeline. I'm going to go ahead and assume it has something to do with Halo 5 though.
It takes place in between, like Halo Wars is set before the first Halo, so Halo Wars 1 is before Halo, and I'm assuming Halo Wars 2 will either bridge that gap between Halo Wars and Halo, or to bring it relatively close.
You know where I think this would fit perfectly? All right, we got a spoiler alert for those of you who have not played the later Halo games, and when I say this, I mean 3 and 4. When you wake up, Master Chief wakes up in the Forward Unto Dawn in Halo 4, and it's been like, I think maybe a year and a half or 2 years, or maybe even longer,
cryo sleep.
that he's been in cryo sleep on the Forward Unto Dawn. I think this would be, and they still never clarified, what brought them to where they are now. Like they come back and there's still war going on with still with some of the I was about to say Fallen. Oh my goodness, who are the main enemies? The Covenant. Oh my goodness, yeah, and they're still fighting the Covenant. I think this would fit perfectly. What are you smiling about, Mister Mister Titans or gods?
Halo. Titans are gods.
What are you smiling about? I think this would fit perfectly between Halo 3 and 4.
Oh no, I'm completely with you on that.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're completely with me on something.
Well, on that note,
I quit.
No, don't quit. It needs to be 3 of us. It doesn't work when there's
Justin.
only 2.
I think
Well,
I
did you
broke
break
my
your headphones?
earpods.
Did you
Uh,
really?
Yeah, it's got a
oh,
crack in it.
Oh.
it'll
I
be fine.
I blame Justin.
Well, Attack on Titan.
The
They
gods.
yes. I mean, some of them are gods. The Colossal is pretty much a god, but
Colossal
Does
Titan.
this look like a god to you?
yes, it's an adorable god.
Look at that butt.
He looks like
I don't want to see that, but
he looks like one of those muscle figures I'd see in a doctor's office.
hmm so,
Again.
there was an Attack on Titan game for the PC that I have seen a lot play, but it's more it's like pop figure styling.
Mm.
Like it's very basic, very neutral style colors, just very flat, like no shading or that.
Mm.
But I was watching a couple of videos on this one, and it looks like there is going to be like fully rendered models, like high detail, and probably a lot of like more flying and maneuvering than just the older ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, not to say the game wouldn't be awesome, but season 1 is still the only season that has been released. I feel like when it comes to games like this, for something like a rich story, you need to know more about the storyline. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to really reveal much. You're probably going to. I wouldn't be surprised if it like just mimicked the first season.
Oh,
Almost like how a movie video game works.
no,
Well,
it's going to be exactly like that.
they could do
That's
that, or they could do like make it canon, make it in the same universe. Maybe maybe they're talking about you know some other different people inside. I know very little about Attack on Titan,
Ooh, I
but
can tell you a lot about Attack on Titan.
well,
I
I
know from what you explained that there's one city that all these people are in, and they are in like a ring
The Last
system.
City.
Yes. So I mean, they could focus the game on some characters that maybe aren't, or make them make some new characters with the writers,
but
and
here's the
just
thing
kind of
though,
like do
Mike.
their own thing.
With the videos that they already put out, Aaron is the main character.
Okay.
Aaron is just a quick overview. Won't take long. The story revolves around Aaron, who discovers he has the ability to change into a Titan.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows how. Supposedly, like his father experimented on him or something, but Titans are like these horrifying things.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically just monsters. They don't need to eat. No one knows how they reproduce. They just kill for sport. And it all starts when the colossal Titan basically breaks down the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of Titans invade in. And I don't know. Like I said, it's really hard to make a canon story like that unless it'd be really bad storytelling for. Oh wait, this person's father experimented on them too. Now there's another person that can change into a Titan. Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing though. It might not be that you get to play or see any other Titans besides just the enemy ones.
Oh,
It might
true.
just
That's true.
like
It could be a lot
you'll
of
probably be playing as Mikasa a lot because everyone loves Mikasa. Come
everyone
on,
loves Mikasa.
she's just a badass.
She is a badass. She's the last Oriental person
Yes.
supposedly living
Um,
on the planet.
what was I gonna say? Oh, the people that are making this are the same people that make Dynasty Warriors, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're very famous for their arena style.
Hordes.
Yeah, horde basically modes, and so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with, because, I mean, I like their games. Don't get me wrong, Dynasty Warriors are good games, but they're just not something I sink my teeth really into. I don't spend tons of time with it, so I'm not quite sure whether or not we're gonna get a game like that, or we're just gonna get, this is an Attack on Titan game. We're following the storyline. This is how it's gonna be, and I
It
mean,
it doesn't make sense. I mean, like the best example, like I'm going to use Hyrule Warriors because I've played
yeah.
that game rigorously. The enemies compared to you are a little bit smaller. They're still in your
Mm-hmm.
size range,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm curious how they would implement the game. Like, let's say you're right, you don't change into a Titan, you just play as characters using their 3D maneuvering devices. That horde gameplay wouldn't work with
No,
Not at all.
gigantic enemies
no.
like the
Well,
Titans.
not even that. Like, it's just the fact that if you watch the show, the only way to kill Titan is by slicing the back of its neck.
Yeah, there's a there's like tendons in the nape of its neck that
Mhm.
will that they regenerate no matter where you hit them. You cut off their arm, they'll grow a new one. The only way to kill them is by cutting open the nape of the neck.
And like it's just the fact that like in horde modes, it'd be impossible to kill them unless you slice their neck, and unless they implement that, people will complain that it's not a full Attack on
Yeah,
Titan game.
they'll once
So
again, gamers don't know what they want.
True.
yeah, so I mean, unless they're doing the mini Titans, I mean, like they'll probably do that in some type of mode where it's just a bunch of little mini Titans and you maneuver around trying to wipe them out before they kill civilians or something like that. Like,
To be fair, I'd like to see very much a style of with maybe make it. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about the show, so I don't know if there any other enemy types besides Titans.
This is me making fun of you for your hands.
I know.
no, not.
I can't.
I mean, the female Titan, but that's a completely different story.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I was just
the
curious.
enemies are titans. Yeah.
I feel like my best guess would be it would be similar to a lot of other maybe JRPGs or just RPGs in general that involve fighting gigantic bosses, and you have to maneuver in a way around them with, for lack of a better term, a grappling hook. Like Freedom Wars, when you play Freedom Wars, it has a grapple system where you can climb onto different parts of a gigantic enemy.
Oh yeah, that's their maneuvering.
You don't know a lot about Attack on Titan.
Yes.
That's the whole thing, Mike.
Yeah, in the picture, as you can see depicted, those cords weaving around him is that they carry these compressed air containers in their kits, and what it shoots grappling hooks, and they can maneuver around, climb buildings, climb Titans, because Titans are tall. That's the only way they can get up to the nape of the neck anyway.
I'm just curious as to how it would work, because sure, like the first time if you were to build, if it's that kind of system where you're jumping around and you're going crazy and you're trying to get to the neck of this Titan, that's awesome, but I don't want to do that for the entire game. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. And we don't know enough about what the play style is going to be yet, but I do understand what you mean. You can't just be, go to this part of the city. You have to climb up, kill a Titan.
Go to another part.
Go to another part of the city, climb up, kill a Titan. Like I understand what you mean, and until we see more gameplay or any gameplay of it for that matter, we'll just have to pray.
We will know very, very soon because the game's coming out in Japan in the winter.
Oh wow,
that's not too bad. Yeah.
I didn't know it was that soon.
Yes, in Japan it is coming out this winter. It is heading west. It will be in America. To clarify, it will be, and this strikes me as slightly odd, it will be on PC, it will be on the PS4, it will be on the PS3, and it will also be on the Vita.
Really? Yes. No Xbox?
No Xbox.
Oh.
I also find it strange that it's on the Vita.
I don't even care. It's a stupid game anyway.
But here's the thing, though. They can port games from the PS3 to the Vita very easily.
Yeah.
I believe that's why it's on the Vita.
Okay, well, I was just curious because, like, I don't know. When I imagine like game like this, I imagine that it would run on a PS4 and it would run with, extensive, to be fair, extensive graphics, because PS3 era, the 360, we already got like the expansive maps and these things, and we can do you could do tons of things with them. You can just expand upon it more with this new generation. So I'm curious as to see whether or not it's gonna be like a very linear game, or it's gonna be I'm trying to figure out a way to say it without saying like classic RPG. You know what I mean?
The way I see it, I believe the game will be playing and have the same basic kind of structure as Monster Hunter. If you ever played that, it's you have your town and you can go around and communicate with everybody and pick up certain details about what's going on. Mm-hmm. But when you pick up your mission, you go out of the city to do it.
Yeah.
That would make sense, yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm going to say it's kind of like Destiny in the same form of
you're at the tower where everyone's safe, and then when you get to do your missions, you have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like, hey, you got a constant story mode you're going to be going through. I guarantee you that the basic story of the game is you have to retake the rings and then kill the colossal,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I think is going to be fun. It's definitely one of those games that you get your four friends to play or eight friends, depending on if they let you do a big network style. Like it'll
Yeah.
be one of those really sweet games. Like I've seen not many games that can handle eight people at the same time,
True.
and being able to freely interact with the whole city in that.
We'll see. I mean, it's an interesting. I'm interested by the fact that it's on the Vita specifically because not many things. There are plenty of games, but not games to this extent.
Michael,
Yes.
you're rambling.
That's not this show. That's the new show.
I was gonna make a joke off of that.
Okay. Well, I'd like to talk
Mike,
about
do
it
you
a
have
little
any
bit.
news about ramblings?
I do. I have fantastic
Thanks.
news. Um, I didn't discuss this with you guys, but I probably should do that. So, right now we have the gaming news coming out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The news podcast. Uh, we did a recording session about a week ago now, and we recorded a show we've been working on called Ramblings.
It's a good time.
And Ramblings is basically we turn on a microphone, we let it go, and we just start talking.
Now, given it isn't all gaming news, I can tell you a lot of the times we would just be talking about the game that we're playing or just screwing around. You know,
Sure.
it's big. It's supposed to have a way less newsy feel as opposed to it's just us kind of like we're all in the same
Yeah.
room just playing a game and just whatever comes out comes out. Just your
It's very much like if you were to record a party chat.
yeah.
It's very
That's a
much like that. Where it's just it's a
oh, I
more
almost knocked over Baymax again. Oh,
you're gonna knock yourself out with that one day.
I'm gonna
Um,
I'm gonna die.
the we are currently still working on the layout. I wish to, at least me personally, I'd like it to have a let's play style, but not be a let's play.
Yeah.
The main focus of it is not that. Well, here's this game. This is what we're playing. The game is to just entertain you more while you're watching instead of,
Us just sitting here.
instead of just watching our faces the entire time for, whatever 20, 30 minutes. However, I end up editing and breaking these up.
I enjoy watching Justin's face.
It's not that our faces aren't nice. We have nice faces. Hey. Anyway, so when we figure out the way to get everything all to play nice with each other, there will be a let's play style. There will be a main screen with the video of the game we're currently playing, and then there will be a picture of us playing. For now, I had to cut it out because the way we had done it, there were too many tracks to line up, and it was just a gigantic mess. So as of right now, it's just a gameplay video with us just talking over top of it. So, and it will be coming out on Tuesdays. Ramblings will be on Tuesday.
All right. Well, if Mike is done rambling about ramblings, we are gonna get out of here. Check us out on fanboysgaming.com for all of your latest gaming news. Join our Facebook group where you'll find other fans of gaming. We are gonna get out of here.
All right.
I'm Justin.
I'm Michael.
I have a broken ear pod, and I'm Chris, and we will catch you in the next one.